Hey, welcome to Virginia Creepin' Outdoors. Today we're going to do a little segment on the Daiwa Minispin, and I happen to have two of them. And we're going to start off by showing it in the box and go ahead and show you how to put it together because it's got multiple pieces. Okay, we will take out the reel. There is some variations with these. They're both the Daiwa Minispin. This one's got black and this one's got more chrome and a goldish color. What you order and what you get, I couldn't tell you, but we'll go ahead and start with this. You can use this reel either right-handed or left-handed, meaning you can put the crank on either side you wish. Me, I fish kind of left-handed, so I'm gonna place the handle on there and take this piece and just screw it on. This is common for any spinning reel, and you got it right there. And then also inside the box you got multi-segments for the rod, and they get progressively smaller as they go. And you get the handle, it's got a hole in it, and you kind of want to line up your eyes with the reel seat right here. And you take the fattest one, slide it in, snug it up, and all the eyes seem to be on the top portion of these segments, and you want to put those all in line. And have all the eyes or guides, whichever you want to call them, pretty much in a row. So there's the pole. It's all put together. Very flexible. It's an ultralight rod. I've had it for 2 years, haven't broke it yet. And on the rod, it'll tell you some information. It's 4 feet 6 inches long, and it'll throw lure weights of 1/16 to 1/4 ounce, and it suggests line weights of 2 pounds to 6 pounds. So once you get the rod put together, put your reel in there, you'll see a little bulge. You slide the top in first, and you just screw the bottom up. And then from here, all you got to do is string your line. And to do that, you want to open the bail first. And there's also a little line holder on the side of the reel, which is pretty common for any spinning reel. And you just pull that out, string it up through all the eyes, tie on your bait, you're ready to fish. And like I said, I've had it for 2 years. I love it. I've got multiple ultralights, and this is the one I usually go for, basically because it is the smallest, lightest one I've got. And when you're catching small fish, trout, bluegill, crappie, you know, any panfish, it's more fun. You don't want to use a big heavy-duty bass rod to catch little fish. So this is what this is designed for, although it is capable of catching decent fish. And in the video you will see me catch about a 2.5 pound erg. What the heck is that thing? Bowfin. There's no script here. So bowfin do get a lot bigger than that. I call it a big old bowfin, but they do get a lot bigger than that. But I've used this for 2 years, caught some pretty decent fish, haven't broken it yet. I typically don't go after big fish for this with this particular rod, but I'm not afraid to. I haven't broke it yet, and I'd actually like to see what it would take to break it. So if you stick around, you'll see a little action using one of these Daiwa Minispins. And before we go here, one thing you want to do whenever you buy a rod and reel combo that comes with line, before you even fish with it, get yourself a good quality line and replace the line that comes on there, because the line that they put on these combos is garbage. It's garbage. I don't know what else to tell you, but I have strung this one up with Berkley Trilene XL 6-pound test, and it does a pretty good job. It has very little line memory, nice smooth casting. I've used Berkley Trilene for decades, and it is typically my go-to line. So you can either use 2-pound, 4-pound, or 6-pound on this, and I just happen to have 6, so that's what I used. And save yourself a lot of trouble, and don't forget that step. So anyway, check out me fishing with this. You can see some of the fish that you can catch, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey creeping fans, we're out here fishing with the Daiwa Minispin, and instead of telling you how wonderful it is, I'm going to go ahead and fish with it and show you. So here we are. Well, I thought I left the camera off, but that right there is a chain pickerel. Not very big, but supposedly good eating. Alright, another little pickerel. Little chain pickerel. He swallowed that thing up good. So we'll go ahead and get him removed and put him back in the water. There you go, finally caught a bass. Not very big, probably maybe 3/4 of a pound, half pound. More meat than a bluegill, but we'll put him back. Whew! Look at that. It's a big old bowfin. Arg. Alright, there you go. He's probably about 2 pound bowfin. Arg! And that was on. There you go, 2 pound bowfin. That was on the Daiwa Minispin. So, pretty cool. They got teeth, so you better have pliers. Oh, what a mess, and they are slippery. Well, that was just a bass that I missed. Well, got him up, but these small rooster tails, they're not the greatest for holding some of the bigger fish if they're not hooked really well. I think I only had him with one hook. With it being long, they can kind of use that to wedge it back and forth and work it out. So you really got to get a couple of the hooks in them. Well, anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night. Caught a few, what are them things called? Chain pickerel. About a 2.5, 3 pound bowfin. And caught about a half pound bass. And just lost one right there that was about pound and a quarter. And just to show that this ultralight, seemingly cheap gimmicking pole, can catch some respectable fish, and it's a lot of fun to fish with an ultralight rod. So we'll go ahead and pack her back up and call it a night. Now when you're done with the Daiwa Minispin, it's a good idea to put it back in your box. That way you will not forget it at home like someone named me has done. And putting it away is basically the opposite of how you would put it together. Now first we will remove the bait. I'll just set that aside for now. And I'm going to hold a little tension on the line with these fingers. Just reel that line up. And take that tag end. This is the tricky part. to get that tag end underneath that little line holder right there. Got it first try. So that's pretty simple. Unscrew the reel seat and pull that down. The reel comes off the rod. Unscrew this. To remove the handle, 3 pieces. And we'll put that back in the box. And it's just a matter of taking the sections apart and putting them in the box. And sometimes you gotta play with it to get them to fit in there. And you have a little place here you can take your bait, put it in that little compartment, close it up, and it's ready to be packed away and left in your truck. Next time you go fishing or have an impromptu fishing session, you won't be without a pole. Your buddies may laugh at you for having this little dinky thing, but as you've seen, you can actually catch some respectable fish. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.